I'm sure everyone can feel the energy in the room, the momentum we have built up over the past couple days or the day and a half. And all around the room, you can see people who care about reducing poverty in Chatham-Kent, and you can see the projects you all came up with.
The Big Gathering is an example of our community coming together to show innovation and care for those who need a hand up.
People that are full of heart and love coming together to collaborate.
Well, we're just talking about anything and everything to do with poverty.
The community's gathered together to talk about people living in poverty and how we as a community can do something about that.
To really get a good eye of what it looks like, because poverty looks different to everybody.
The Big Gathering is really a bringing together of community leaders from all different walks of life, all different jobs, industries.
Where we can put down our barriers and we can have a safe space to know what we can do together to support people in Chatham-Kent.
What surprised me most about today was how quickly the conversation just began to flow. It was amazing.
What surprised me today is the number of people who care in Chatham-Kent.
Yesterday was a long day, and today everybody still stuck around till the end to get the job done.
I think there was a lot of learnings. There's a lot of aha moments.
We've got people here that work in all different parts of the community, private sector, government, and also people with lived experience. And the fact that people are coming together and they share a real concern about poverty in our community, and they're prepared to come together to do something about it, I'm finding pretty inspiring.
I wish everyone knew that no one deserves to be poor. Whether you have a job, whether you don't have a job, whether you're not well or well, shouldn't decide if you get food or a roof over your head.
What I wish that everybody would know about poverty is that it affects everyone.
I wish people understood that there's something called a birth lottery. Each one of us is born into a family, and depending on that family, that can change the direction of your life.
It's not a joke, and it's not anything to be made fun of, or it's not something people choose, really. It's just something that happens.
It can happen to you. It can happen to one of your family members. It can happen to somebody that you care about.
This is something that could happen to anybody, you know, for the sake of some bad luck or some changes in people's lives.
I wish everybody knew how prevalent poverty is. Even though you may not see it, it's out there.
Often people think homelessness is poverty, but poverty could be young people, could be seniors, it could be anywhere. Underemployed, unemployed, poverty's everywhere.
Without tackling that, we will continue to have an anchor that keeps us in one spot.
There's many pathways into poverty, and to some extent that's the downside. But I think the upside is it also means there's many pathways out.
The next stage is, you know, what are we each as an individual going to do to help reduce it? I think there's a commitment with everyone to help reduce poverty in Chatham-Kent.
I heard so many great things, and I'm quite certain that we can focus on some quick wins.
To me, it seems like there was that knowledge exchange happening.
We need to take action, and we need to support each other.
I think a lot of people met each other that haven't met before. I think networks were made, and I think that's going to be a big reason why we can work on this problem.
There's a common vision as to how we can overcome some of the barriers that we currently have in our community, and how we can work together to achieve a higher level of standard of living, quality of life for the people in our community.
I think the real truth will be as we go home and we recognize that what happened today is the beginning. And as we continue this journey, we have that opportunity to reduce poverty in our community. We have an opportunity to give of our time and to support those in need.
We want to make sure we're on the right track with this. I'm sure we are, but we want to hear more. We want to hear what people are saying, and we want to hear their voices and make sure it's part of the plan as well. As we're spending 6 months engaging this community about what we did here today, we are also jumping right into action with the quick win projects that you identified as well. From that point, we're going to produce this plan, and this plan will be launched in February 2020. That is our timeline. It's a quick window, but I know we can do it because we did amazing things here today. So if we can do it for today, we can do it for February 2020.